have we met before? I had a mohawk back then. She goes, yep, I remember you. You gave me a tattoo. I think you were an apprentice. Some stars on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang. That's a trip.
Right?
That's crazy. Oh my god, my hair. Okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do is start doing this SQL stuff.
Have you done this last year?
No, they usually hurt me.
This isn't too bad. I always run it pretty low though. I don't run it on like crazy speed.
It usually hurts me understanding the schema. Oh yeah, I already got my schema. I wrote down how the tables look. Let's see. What do I got? Okay, so I got movies table, people table, directors table, stars table, ratings table. And I got how they're connected with little arrows. They're connected in a couple of different ways. So we'll go ahead and get this started with the first one. Consistently style your queries for pointers and good styling. Oh, I'm curious what that is. I have no idea. Stored STS. Updating the file record after writing to the file? Well, I'm not going to be doing any of that. See, I need to learn more about this join stuff, honestly. That's kind of... Oh, that's... There's... No, that's not what I'm trying to do.
C vibrates.
The C vibrates.
Yeah, dude.
Let's see. That doesn't even show everything, but it'll help.
Okay, intensity down. I don't want it anymore. I see what you mean.
I believe that's the first one. List all movies released in 2008. Okay, here we go. So, recall that you can select one or more columns from the database. Gotta put a comma for the aught. No. I'm trying to move this. I want to see better. Just see all I can see better. Alright. Oh, what I click on? No, close that. No, not right now. Recall that you can select one or more columns from the database using select per the example below. Select column and column 2 from the table is the title of another, and recall that you can filter the rows returned in the query with the where followed by condition. You can use where condition. Okay, so titles of all movies from 2008. So if we look at our table where we have movies and title, so it's going to be the table of movies. I need something to hold this open, actually. Use my controller. There we go. Well, Xbox controller. Okay, so select. I like the way they put this little comment up here to like
wow, they're
remind me of what I'm doing.
someone out of the HEB right now.
Dude, I just saw that earlier.
Oh yeah, those 2 hours.
And someone said, "What is going on?" And it was like the helicopter.
It's a life flight.
Yeah, hospital helicopter thing. Yep, it didn't look too good. All movies, so I would put titles. Select title from movies, right? Movies, yes. Then where it also has year, so where year equals 2008. That should honestly do it. Select.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, I forgot the... Ooh, that's a lot of movies. I hope these are from 2008. Okay, let's pick a random movie. Hot Summer Volume 1. Look, when did Hot Summer Volume 1 come out? I don't even know what this is. It was released in 2021, so it looks like it just where year equals.
Okay, so
that
apparently a lady was
right.
walking, and then all of a sudden she couldn't feel part of her body and had a stroke.
Oh my god, easy. Do what?
Apparently a lady was walking into the grocery store, and then all of a sudden she couldn't feel part of her body and then had a stroke.
Damn. That's depressing. So she had a stroke on Walmart?
Oh yeah, HEB.
Dang. Okay, so hopefully that's right, because see, this is printing a lot more movies. This should be right, honestly. It's not that crazy. Alright. That's all it wanted. It's just titles of all movies from 2008. Yeah, that should be good to go. I don't know how to take this. Well, I guess I'll just leave it for now and then figure it out later. Okay, birth year of Emma Stone. Let's see. Determine the birth year of Emma Stone. Recall that a where clause can evaluate conditions not just with numbers but with strings. Okay, determine the birth year of Emma Stone. So Emma Stone would be in people?
She'd be around my age. She's so gorgeous.
Yeah, it's okay.
I love her voice.
So, I don't think you understand what's going on, ma'am, but, okay, so we'll select, we have a category of birth from the table people. I need a lowercase it. People. Where name equals how do you spell her name? Emma Stoner. Okay, just like that. 1988. Was she really born in 1988?
Oh, she's younger than me. Yeah, she was around my age.
No, it is 1988. Dang. All right. So, okay. So I need to put that up here. Select birth from people where name equals Emma Stan. Right on, right on. Don't forget that. I did put that in the last one, right? Yeah, okay. Gotta get used to that. We're not in Python anymore. Okay, now number 3. Titles of all movies since 2018 in alphabetical order. Okay, a little extra there. A little extra. Try breaking this query into 2 steps. First, find the movies with the release date on or after 2018. So, I mean, if I do that first, right, then I would put, okay, I guess I can do it down here. Select, well, no, I want to put it up here because I don't want to accidentally press enter or something. I don't know. Select, what does it say? Try first find the movies with the release date on or after 2018. Okay, so I'll do like title from movies, where year, so of all movies since 2018. Since 2018? So including 2018. But if I do like greater than or equals to 2018. Right. I don't know exactly how to do all the syntax in this because this is like so not Cody-ish, but I'll see how it goes. And then put these movies in titles in alphabetical order. To find the movies with the release date on or after 2018, recall that in a condition in SQL supports the use of many common comparisons, including, that's just the one I use, greater than or equal to. Check to see if your query returns the correct number of movies per how to test. What is this? How to test. While check 50 is available for this problem, you're encouraged to instead test your code to run additional query. Is one called 10,000 rows. Blah, blah, blah. And executing 3 will be 154,000 rows. That's, note that row counts do not include header rows. That only show column names. That's a lot of extra. Count the rows. I mean, I can obviously count that one.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Jeez.
The Nancy Queen only 17, so he drops her. He's like, I didn't know.
That's what. Jeez. That song.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Some of them old songs, man, they're kind of weird. Crap. I forgot how to count the rows.
Well, I mean, for a high school song, only 17 makes sense, but outside of a high school song, he's an older man. He's like, I didn't know. Dropped her.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. How do I do like a... Forgot.
What?
Oh, wait. What if I do like... Counts? Does that... Wait. Maybe... What if I put count here? Because I know I used this in that other one. I don't know if it works like this, though. Hold on. I'm probably doing this wrong, but... All I'll find out is if I try. Oh, I wonder if I could capitalize count. SQL is so weird. From movies where year is greater than or equal to 2018. You are being so loud, man.
Oh, sorry, babe.
You said you were gonna study. Oh my god, it worked. I'm a genius. 154,665. Cool. So I did that right. I'm a genius. I love it when I do stuff right. It's neato. Alright. I'm back to where I was. I thought you were studying.
I want to see this.
Let's see. I was like, this is what you do with your time.
I literally
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good thing.
just finished my back massage. Don't hit on me.
You sound so like, I just finished my back massage.
Hey,
Jesus.
that's why I bought that expensive ass chair.
Oh, God. Okay.
I bought that in the beginning of my tattoo studio experience, which is the best investment ever.
Oh. Okay.
Either that or go pay for massage chairs all the time at the mall. Oh, fine. Study.
Whatever you want to do. Finally, sort the query's results in alphabetical by a title. Recall that order by can sort data by a column in your results per the example below. Now, the default
What I want to do
order, I thought, is alphabetical order.
is over there.
So, God dang, what are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, sort of column. That won't do anything though, right? What?
Kids always ruin my stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for having kids.
You have room to talk, you breeder.
Yeah, it's not column. I don't know what I'm thinking. Order by... Is there like a code for alphabet, maybe? Alphabet. Order by title. See, that's what I was thinking. I should have just put that. Because if you put title right, it just does the default, which would be like if it was numbers, or if it was like even if it was numbers, it would put it in order of the numbers, and letters in order of the letters. Yeah, there it goes. There's B, there's C, there's D. Man, that's a lot. It's a lot of a lot. That's a lot of a lot. Cool. Alright. I think that's it for that one. Okay. And number 4. Where are we at? Get rid of this. I want to open this one first because I get lost track with clicking on these things. They're so tiny. I can make them bigger, but determine the number of movies with IMDb rating of 10. Notice this question asks you not for individual movies with the rating of 10, but for the number of movies with such a rating. In other words, you should collect aggregates. I think I'm saying that right. Hey, what's up? I'm back at it. Trying to get, dude, this one's got a lot, dude. It's got like 13. I was like, oh my god. I was like, this is a lot. I mean, the SQL ones are a lot easier, but holy crap, dude, they're putting like a lot of them to go through in these. So it's not asking for the title. It's asking for the number of movies that have a rating of 10. In other words, you have the results, every query into a single number, the number of rows. Recall that SQL suppress the aggregation function count, which I just used, which you can use on a column per the example below. Select count column from table. Okay, so we'll do select count. What is it? Should I put? Well, I guess. Okay, if I'm using the rating, where's the rating at? Rating is in ratings. So maybe the movie ID, because I don't really need the name of the movie. So movie ID from ratings, where, and then that's just rating equals 10. I mean, 10 should be the max, right? That means with rating 10. Yeah, I mean, it's just 10. Okay, so counts. It's such a small thing to put. It feels so weird to put something so small. Let's see. Movie ID from ratings where rating equals 10. Keep forgetting the semicolon. 29. Oh, I don't know. What if maybe I could check this some sort of way, but instead of putting counts, well, no, because if I put movies, it just shows the movies, right? I don't know if there's a way to check. I mean, there's a way to check it at the end, but I kind of would have liked to check it now. I mean, obviously, yeah, it's just one row. I mean, that's not helping me. Okay, I guess I'll just check it when I check it. I mean, that's all I can really do. So assume that that's numbers right for now. Meaning, again, just in my C++. Yeah. I was doing a little bit of C++. I started doing it on, Cody. I was using Cody to do it. And then when I stumbled on this stuff, I got locked into this. So I did like a lot of C. And then I did a little bit of Python, which I already did. So, but this definitely had some more advanced stuff on this one. And then I just did SQL, which I've done SQL once before, very short, not for very long. So, but SQL doesn't, I mean, so far it's been pretty simple. So it's not very complicating, like, at all. I don't know if it's going to get complicating, but I think the only thing that seems complicating is when you start, like, going from table to table to table, and then you got to loop it all, and then you got to remember where you're at. You know, you need to, like, draw, like, a freaking blueprint and trace it out on, like, a map or something. Well, this is just Introduction to Computer Science. So they don't have C++ in just this one, but I mean, I was enjoying learning C++, and then I ran into stuff that I didn't know what arrays were, and there was like things I didn't know about, and I wanted to get like the basic knowledge of. And so I started watching videos for this, and then I found out about the class for it, and then I went like deep into it just because it was explaining a lot from like the very beginning of everything. So that's kind of why I got into this, because it was like giving me a better understanding of all of it. And then it teaches you a little bit of everything. So I mean it just gives me a better idea of what I'm looking at and doing. So then after this, I mean, I can go into something and at least I'm not like completely lost anymore, you know? What was this one?
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, no. With the rating 10. Oh, wait, did I already do that one? That was number 4, right? Oh, yeah, we're on the different one. Alright. Okay, list the titles and release years of all the Harry Potter movies in chronological order. For this query, you'll likely want to make use of SQL's like keyword. Recall that like can make use of so-called wildcard characters such as that percentage sign thing that will match any character or sequence thereof. Oh God! Love you too. Just dropped off that. God.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, so for this one, select. Okay, slow down a little bit.
Smell the certificate.
The titles and release. Okay, so let's just go ahead and think. Let's say title and year. Title and year from movies where this gives me a great example to use. Like, this is amazing. Okay, so column 1. Oh man, it's telling me the exact thing to put, isn't it? Where column 1, which is what, the year? No. What? Yeah, it is. Huh. Yeah. Where's list the titles and release years of all Harry Potter movies in chronological order. So okay, so I need to do it where title is like, and I believe the proper way to do this was I think it was like this, before and after. Harry Potter, right? I think that's how I did it. Oh yeah, thumbs up. Hey, this stuff's fun, dude. I mean, sometimes it gets a little frustrating. I get a little irritated when I can't figure it out. But, given that's just me, but when I do get it figured out, it feels great. So, especially when I'm like, yes, I'm accomplishing something. Okay, I think that's it. This sequel stuff's a trip. Oh man, this is awkward. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this. And then I'm going to select title, year from movies. Huh?
You think these headphones work?
I got the no, those don't. But I got the Xbox ones that
Not
do.
even a little bit.
Yeah, no. Olivia was trying to get those to work. You can try it, but use the USB thing. I think the auxiliary one doesn't work, but the USB port was working. At least when Cora was using it. I just let me know. I don't know.
The commitment for title insurance is the title insurance company's promise.
Keep forgetting the goddamn semicolons.
Say, wow, it sounds like it's on the outside.
You should review it carefully to
What?
completely understand it before your closing date.
Let's see if it does it again.
Harry Potter kin. Oh wait. Is this right? Okay, hold on. Where's that other thing? It says in which
can hear
one?
it.
Number 5. Oh, it's working?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. 18.
Oh, the volume was down. Yeah, it works.
That's cool. I don't feel like counting this, so. $29. What was that? 5, 18. Okay, no. Okay, so it's. Oh, what if I did this? Because. Right. Let's try that. $24. It's only supposed to have 18. Well, shoot. I mean, it's what? Oh, then that's no. See what I mean? Okay. What about this? I don't feel like. I gotta see what this is doing. Okay, that only did 1. Alright, let's take out this count. Okay, so how did this one work? Can make use of so-called wild characters that will match any character or sequence thereof. Okay, so this has all the Harry Potter. Well, why does it have so many extra ones? Tell us release here is all the Harry Potter movies in chronological order. Likely want to make this a like word. I mean, I'm using the like word, and I'm using Harry Potter. Do I need to put and the Untold Stories of Hogwarts? Okay, how many extra do I have when I do this? 24, and they're supposed to be 18, so I have 6 extra. Oh, that one's in Spanish. Sorcerer's Stone. Oh, and there's Sorcerer's Stone twice. Oh. I'm only supposed to get 18. to 2 columns, but only on 18 rows. I got 6 extra. I mean, I could put Harry Potter and. Right. Oh. Harry Potter and. Man, how many is that, though? Ugh. 18. Mm, 18? 18. Oh, that was it. I just had to put Harry Potter and. Okay. Tempo. Alright, that's 18. Should be good. Alright. It's 5. I did everything. Oh, wait, no. Gonna do that. Keep forgetting that. I did that on this one, right? Alright. Cool. That wasn't so bad. Alright. Number 6. Alright. Here's another example of a query in which you'll need to aggregate data. Consider SQL's average aggregation function to compute an average. Consider 2, that this query makes use of data stored in 2 separate tables, ratings and movies. Determine the average rating of all movies released in 2012. The average rating. You're going to pull rating from ratings. Determine the average rating of all movies in 2012. I mean, that doesn't sound that complicating, right? I mean, you'll have to use the average function, but consider 2 that this query makes use of data stored in 2 separate tables, ratings and movies. I mean, do I have to use 2 separate tables? I mean, I guess, but like, I'm also kind of like, I mean, if you're just trying to, oh, because the year is in the movies table and rating, okay, so I was thinking rating is in the ratings table, but I can't determine the year unless I move it to the movies table. Okay, now I get why. All right, that makes sense. Consider 2 that this query makes use of 2 stored tables. Recall that so long as one table has a foreign key that matches a column in another table, you can combine 2 tables using SQL join keyword. To use the join keyword, you should specify the table you'd like to join and the column by which to do so. Okay. Let me try this out, because that join thing was kind of confusing me a little bit, but let's see. I know it's a way to get this stuff. It's like crossing the other side, but okay, so select determine the average rating. Okay, so it's going to be average rating from ratings.
That answers all my questions on that one.
Okay, table 0, and then join. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Table 1. Okay, so I'm assuming table 1 would be movies. Join movies on table 0, which would be back to ratings. Ratings dot column 1 to column. Okay, so So the ratings column of movie ID, that's the one that's linked. Movie ID equals to, can I put, okay, so movies dots, can I just put year? Join movies on ratings movie ID equals movies year. I don't know if that's the proper way to do that though. Hold on. You can combine two tables using SQL's join keyword. To use join keyword, keyword, you should specify the table you'd like to join and the column by which to do so. I don't know. Let's try. Okay, so I'm gonna try this down here. Select average rating from ratings. Join movies on ratings dot movie ID equals movies dot year. Okay, where year equals, what is it asking for? 2012. 2012. Ah, goddamn. No. Okay. So I did something wrong. Not super surprised. So what if I delete this, where movies on ratings dot movie ID, and then the other one was, well, it says column 2. Oh, movie, god dang it. Movies dot ID. What if I do it like this? Gave me an average rating. Is that it? That just links it? Let me see. I mean, if that is it, hold on. So I just would, where year was 2012. See if I can double check this somehow. Okay, rating and year. Oh, see, 2012. Okay, so if you join it and you give it the keyword that joins the two, then yeah, that should work. So all this does is join links them together to make one bigger chart. Like, I bet if I just, yeah, I don't want to do the whole thing because that'd be like way too much. But that's awesome. So all I gotta do is when I join it, I just join it where they link together in their keywords. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty easy. Okay, so that should be good. Okay, now number 7. Wait, so I did this one right? That's, yeah, that's all it's at. The average movies ratings of 2012. 2012, average, yeah, that should be good. Okay. So, now, 2012, yeah, okay. List all movies released in 2010 and their ratings in descending order by rating. Okay. Order by rating, descending. Okay, yep, they already gave me the little teaser for that. Recalling one. Order by, need not always sort in ascending order. You can specify that your results be sorted in descending order by appending descending. Yeah, I remember when they did that. Okay. So, we need to select. I'm going to select the movies. So, you're going to want the titles of the movies. And ratings. Okay, titles and rating. Rating, not ratings, right? Yeah. From 2010. Okay, okay. From this, I gotta pick a table first. So we'll do movies. And then we'll join the 2 tables. Picking the first table is movie dot ID. Really? Yeah, I guess it's that short. On, right? It's on. Let me see what the last one looks like. Yeah, join on. Okay. Wait, no. Join movies on. Join the table. From ratings, join movie. Okay, so if you're pulling from one table, then maybe you gotta join from the other table. So from movies, join ratings on, and then I have to use. Okay, so then go back opposite with it. Movies dot ID equals ratings dot movie ID. Okay, so that'll print that, but from 2010. Okay, so where year equals 2010 in descending order by rating. God, this is a lot of demands, bro. Okay, order by ratings descending. Okay, let's get rid of this one. That should work. Select title rating from movies. Join ratings on movies. Movie underscore ID where year equals 2010 order by ratings descend. Oh wait, ratings is the table. I have to put rating. Woo. Okay, it's in, that should be descending order based off the rating. God, that's a lot, dude. Okay, so Switch to sequence 7 has 7,000. Okay, so let's try to put a count on that. That's the only thing I got wrong over here. Okay. So let's put a count on title. Bless you. Little baby sneeze. Okay. 7,386. Ooh, yeah, that's the number right there. Okay, so that should be right. All right. Now 8. I'm gonna skip this over. Squeaky little wheel. Names of people who starred in Toy Story. Okay. Oh, well, oh, this looks like a lot more. All right. We're gonna be digging. What are you learning? SQL? Yeah, this is SQL. I'm doing the introduction to computer science, so it's kind of going over everything. And this section has been SQL. Which I mess with SQL on boot.dev a tiny bit, but it was a little bit different. I mean, I didn't really use the terminal to do it. I more of like created, like I created tables, and well, I don't know. I mean, it looks different than this. I don't know if it was necessarily using a terminal or not because I wasn't using Visual Studio Code. If you ever seen boot.dev, you know it's kind of weird. It just has it off to the side, so you're not really using your own program. You're using whatever they got, but yeah, it's a whole thing. But this one is technically Visual Studio Code, but it's like it runs through their website thing, and it's like linked through GitHub and I guess the Harvard thing. I don't know. It's a trip, but okay. Names of all people who start in Toy Story. When you see a more complex query such as this one, it's best to break it down into smaller pieces. Ultimately, your query should arrive at a list of names per the below. We need a list of names who starred in Toy Story. So start with select, what is it? Yeah, names from the people. Just name from people table. Okay. Where? Okay, so here's the problem is when you're in people, you're gonna have to link it to how do we get to movies? Oh, that's okay, I see. So we gotta go from people ID to, I could go through directors, or I could go through stars. Doesn't really matter, they both do the same thing. And then go back from there to the movies table. Alright. I don't even know if it matters. Well, I guess in this condition they're using from stars, but technically does it even matter? Because you could also use the directors table, which has the exact two same things. That's really weird. I don't know. Seems kind of useless. Where? I like how they got this drawn up. Okay. Story. Should I be putting the where yet? Well, I guess because either way you gotta put the equals in print. So like where movie, or I guess where title equals equals Toy Story. But then you have to pull it from the other one. Let's just see what they got going on. Okay, so that. Oh, they just gave me the whole answer. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of want to do it more so my own, but I also feel like, okay, let's see, where ID in. Okay, so from this part you don't get it. IDN. Oh, we're not joining like I was doing earlier. Instead, we're just running the loop in, and we're running the loop in because you're using the ID. And you're okay. So you're pulling the information from ID, but then within that, the information from ID, you're gonna pull from the movie ID, and then from movie ID it links back to movies. Then you're gonna put parentheses for that one too. That's gonna pull in the title. So that's why they have it done that way. Okay, so where because you can't pull from title if you're pulling, and we're not joining tables in this version. So instead of putting title, I'm going to have to put what's in this table, which is ID, and then from within ID we have to put okay, so like basically start over, select, okay, so the from ID back to, I mean, I guess I could use stars table. From stars, we're gonna pull what? Select movie ID from stars, right? No, they're saying person ID from stars, where movie ID. Okay, so select. Okay, so you start from the beginning and work your way to the next part. So select person. What? I thought I just, no. Person ID from, what is that? Stars. Right. Where movie ID equals, I'll do another parentheses, and then the next one will be, okay, select ID from movies where title equals Toy Story, right? Toy Story. That should be it. I don't think I have to use any extra stuff. That should be correct. ID to movies to title. Okay, ID in. Oh, I didn't put in. Do I have to put in? I thought I just put the equal sign. I'm gonna try it like this. Paste is one line. so it only showed Tom Hanks. Okay, let's try the ending. See if N changes it, I guess. I don't know. Oh. Okay, so N is used as like how the for loop is used in what was that? Oh yeah, and C when I used to use that was Python for in range. So when you use in instead of the equal sign, then you're not just picking one thing. The in works as a loop. That would have been they had like put some sort of context in there for that, but of course there's sort of queries, but notice the first two would be completed by using. So queries on nesting queries. It's quite the hint, but here, yeah, it is quite the hint. You totally just like gave me the answer. That's number 8. Okay, so all I have to do is put. Oh. Okay. Number 8 says it's 10 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we good to go. I think we're done with that one. Now we're off to number 9. Okay. And then I can exit out of this one. Alright, this one has definitely less hints. The other one had all the hints. Alright. List the names of all people who starred in the movie released in 2004, ordered by birth year. Who starred in a movie released in... Okay, so every movie released in 2004 and all the people. How many is that about to be? What is that? That's 9. Oh, yeah, that's a big number. 36,000. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, so notice that this query, like the previous, requires you to use data from multiple tables. Recall that you can nest queries in SQL, which allows you to break a larger query into smaller ones. Perhaps you could write queries to find the IDs of movies released in 2004. Find IDs of people who starred in those movies. Find the names of people with those people IDs. Good God. Then try nesting those queries to arrive at a single query that returns all the IDs and names of people who starred in a movie released in 2004. Consider how you might then order the results of your query. As a closing note, keep in mind that multiple people can have the same name, although each person should only appear in your results once. 2 stars having the same name does not necessarily mean they are the same person. Crap. This looks like it's gonna give me a headache, but skip that for now. Not focus on that, and just start with the basics. Okay, so we're gonna be listing names of people for starters. So select name from the people table where okay, and then we're gonna link these people who starred in a movie released in 2004 So we need to go to movies years 2004. So we got to do the exact, honestly, the same freaking loop I just did. So where ID in select ID goes to stars person ID person ID from stars where movie ID equals okay, let's select ID from movies where year, right? We're going after year. Year equals 2004. Okay. Names of all people who starred in the movie released in 2004. Okay, so let's take this, copy, paste. Damn. Okay. Shouldn't be that small of a list, right? What are we on, 9? I thought it was supposed to be a big list. Yeah, it's supposed to be 36,000. Oh, and 2 columns. What am I missing? Starting the movie release, ordered by birth year. Why is it supposed to have a column of 2? Name of all people who starred in movie released in 2004. Ordered by birth year. Okay, I mean the order by birth year, I can do that, but I still ordered by birth year. So I guess they also want me to put name and birth. Birth. And then order by birth. Okay, let's. Some of these have, okay, so it is going in order of birth year. Some of these have null. I don't know if that means anything, but I still only have 10 people. And it's supposed to have way more than that. So something is wrong. If Find the IDs of movies released in 2004, which I did. Find the IDs of people who starred in those movies. Find the names of the people with those people's IDs. Here equals 2004. What? Dang it. Okay, see, that's a lot of movies. So, if I'm able to print that many movies. Now, like, Jesus. Title from movies. I mean, I don't think it would be like that, but I could try that. See if that works. $36,209. That's what it was. Okay, so the last one I didn't have to do it like that. So maybe because it's just picking that one title movie, but because this is picking multiple movies, multiple IDs within the year 2005, that's why I have to put in. I have to run an in loop. Because it has to go through all of them. That's what the problem was. Okay, well. Alright. And then ordered by birth. Okay, so we're good to go. And then some of these people are so freaking old, they don't know when they were born. I guess. Okay, so that should be good. I'll change that, right? And 2004, ordered by birth. Okay. That should be good. Now number 10. Oh, I just saw your message. My bad. There many. Yeah, I didn't even. Yeah, I figured that one out. As I know, the end creates the loop, but the one right before I didn't have to do it like that. But I guess it's because I was only calling one movie, and then this one, I was calling multiple movies, so I had to run through all of 2004. So that's why. Yeah, I understand now, but yeah, I didn't even see your comment. My bad. Okay. Now number 10. Let's see, list the names of all people who have directed a movie that received a rating of at least 9. Okay. Most of this query like the previous requires you to use data from multiple tables to recall that you can nest queries. Small ones, perhaps cigarettes. Question 5. typing this out up here first. Alright, name. Is it just name that we're on? This 10. Yeah, just one column, so it's just gonna be names, 4,000 names. Stunning hard, man. Yeah, pretty much. Look how far I got, though. I mean, I'm trying to get through this. But I'm on week 7. They call it week. It's like, I don't know if it. I mean, I guess I have a lot more hours to put in, but yeah. I mean, if I had actually done this, because I think that like the way that they look at this is like a few hours each day, and I'm just like doing like the whole day. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know. I already put in 6 hours on this one today, and now I'm back at it because I have to finish this problem, which I'm almost done with this one, and then I have one more problem I have to do after this one. Hopefully, it's not like a crazy long list like this. But let's see. Okay, select a name from people. Name of all directors. Well, I guess I gotta pull it from the directors table. See, because this, hold on, because what I got here is I got a table for directors, but it's just, yeah, just the keys of movie, and I don't really understand the point in having a directors table when you also have a people table, or no, not people table, a stars table that technically does the same thing. Movie ID, person ID, movie ID, person ID. I mean, that's the only thing this table has. I don't understand the point in that table, but I guess if I was to use it properly, I'd use the directors table since that's for directors. It's just kind of weird. I don't know. Unless the directors are linked to the directors table and the person ID. That's the only thing I could think of. That's kind of weird. Alright. From people. Okay, so name all the directors who I have directed a movie that got a rating of at least 9. So I need to get to ratings. Ratings are, okay, so ratings are here. So I gotta go from people, ID, okay, from people, where, ID, in, okay, and then select again. And then it goes from ID to person ID. From directors. Where movie ID. And then from there to ratings. So then select movie ID from ratings. Okay, so now I'm in this table, rating, where rating equals 9.0, right? At least 9.0, so equal or greater than, oh, that's not greater than, equal or greater than 9.0. Okay, so I got this right. Who have stars in a movie that received a rating list. That should be right. Okay. It doesn't have any sort of order or anything. think so. Okay. Need to check. You know what? I should just put count. Let's just do this. Let's do count. Four, 6, 7, 5. 4, 6, 7, 5. Hey, I got it on the first one. That's awesome. But just to make sure that I'm actually seeing names, I should probably go in and actually make sure they're names and not something else. Okay. Well, looks like names to me. Alright, cool. That's 10. That was actually easier than the last one. Okay. Yeah, she's doing her realty classes, which they're a lot, and she kind of got stressed out because she was doing the realtor classes, and so like one of the things that she's finished, the classes that she finished, she's got the credit for, but one of the other ones she no longer has credit for because Texas has really strict laws in the realtor stuff, and they didn't, I guess, agree with the way that they did that section, or didn't approve it, and so the class had to remove that, or they had to modify it so that it would pass Texas standard. And then because of that, now she's got to retake that class. So that was kind of irritating for her. But one of the other ones still passed Texas regulations, so it still counts. But one of the ones that she did and finished, she has to redo, which is really frustrating, but kind of a pain in the butt. List the titles of the 5 highest rated movies in order that Chadwick Boseman starred in, starting with the highest rated. Okay, what are we looking at? This is 11 results in a table with one. Okay, so it's just one column of 5 rows. Okay, so it's not asking for a lot. Just the 5 highest rated movies in order that okay. Notice that this query, like the previous, requires you to use data from multiple tables. Recall that you can nest, which allows nest queries in SQL, which allows you to break a larger query into smaller ones. Perhaps you could write queries to find the ID of him, find the IDs of movies associated with his ID, and find the movie's title. Then try nesting those queries to arrive at a single query that returns the title of movies. From there, you'll need to determine the rating of those titles and sort those titles by rating in descending order. Consider how you can combine a relevant table, likely ratings, and order the results by a relevant column. Do I gotta do the join thing and do a loop? I swear to God, bro. Oh, okay. Is that what it's saying? Ratings, because it's asking. Okay, no, it's okay. No, I don't have to join because I'm only creating one column. Yeah, so I shouldn't have to join anything. I just have to fish through to get the information I need. Okay. Nesting, such a weird word. Okay, select title. Okay. From movies where ID in. Okay. Select. Okay. Chad. Okay, so he's gonna be a star. Okay, so run through the stars table. Select movie, I don't know, ID from Without Stars where person ID, person ID, okay, and then from here, okay, the highest rated movies that he starred. Oh wait, okay, so I gotta check the ratings too. Crap. Okay, let's just do the script. Select movie ID from stars where person ID and okay, so let's just get the person situated first. Where okay, so select ID from people where name, right? Yeah, name. Equals Chadwick Boseman. Okay, so this is gonna pull the movies that he starred in. Now I also have to find his 5 highest rated movies. Okay, good God, this is gonna be okay. Okay. So I have this, but I also okay, so I need to also do okay, how can I double this up? Because I have 2 situations going on. I wonder if I can just like do something like this. Or do I need to do I think this will let's try this. You can join with ratings table. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's see, how did I join again? What was that one I did the joining? I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, because, okay, so I can join and just pull the information without having to. Ratings. So I could probably put join on the end because from ratings. Well, I already have a where condition. Can I put an additional one? Screw it. Let's try this. From movies, join. No. From movies, join what ratings? As long as they have. Oh, but ratings isn't linked to it. Is it? Wait. No, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, from ratings on. Dang it. I don't remember how to word this. Okay, from ratings, join movies on. Okay. Ratings. That's movie ID. Oh, wait. equals movies dot ID. Okay, so that joins them together. So now I should be able to use the information from that one. But I already have a where condition, so I think I just where that. Okay. Where rating what is it? We're rating of the titles. 5 highest. So I need to put a limit of 5. Okay, hold on. And I need to do limits of 5. Rating. Oh wait, no, I don't think I have to do where. I put in order of, right? Well, I still need the where for that part.
How's your stream going, love?
Huh? It's going good.
How's your homework going?
Good. I'm actually like progressing a lot. But the SQL stuff's like a lot easier. I mean, it's a little like they're getting a little more like deeper, but it's a lot easier than the C stuff for sure. You want to order by yeah.
Do you want some gummy worms? A bit.
I don't have anything to put them on.
Let me give you the bag. I'm taking a handful. Here you go.
I want to eat a whole bag of them.
They don't eat a bag of them.
You're forcing me to eat them. By putting them in front of me. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I ordered by.
It's brain food.
I don't think it is.
Oh my god. There's stuff I want to say in that.
Now, I think if I put order by rating, I think the default setting should put the higher rating up top, but I'm not positive. So this should be pretty close to being right. It might be right, as long as the rating's in the correct order. So maybe I could, let's see. So what I want to do is also put the rating so I can see if the rating's going in the right order. Rating. I joined the table, so it should be able to do that. Okay, what is it? It wants the, so I might have to put descending because it wants the highest ratings. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put by rating descending. I think that should work. My rating. Yes. Okay, that should be good to go. What is that, 5? Well, alright. I think that's right. I don't know Chadwick Boseman, so. I've seen the Avengers. Who the heck is Chadwick? Chadwick. How do you spell that? Chadwick Boseman. Oh, it's this dude. What? Oh, he was Black Panther. What? He was in Avengers? Oh, yeah. Oh, see, yeah, there's Black Panther. And he was in... Oh, did we watch Civil War? I don't think we watched Civil War. Jeez.
So I highlighted to read it to me. And when there's all these underscores, it goes underscore.
Oh my god. I hate it when it does that. And then I'm just like, just stop. Just stop.
But it's so
I'm gonna
funny
just
'cause
follow
I
this.
have it in a mail
He's like, when abstract of property and the restrictions as known as underscore underscore underscore
Jesus.
He gets deeper with it, and then he takes a breath and goes underscore underscore.
Wow.
I'm like, what kind of AI is this? It's like he had to breathe for some reason.
Oh, weird. Oh, no, man.
Why?
Jesus.
This show is funny, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that actually makes more sense because I know the default function is ascending, but I wasn't sure if the bigger numbers would be up top, but I was thinking like ratings, you would think your ratings would be at the top, but when you're thinking of how it is encoding, you know, it counts from 0 to, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that makes more sense that that's the default way. But, yeah. Alright, so, let's see. 12. Alright. Wait, what? I got 2 more? Ooh, I'm almost done, dude. I only got 2 more. This is going a lot smoother than I thought it was going to go. I'm not going to lie, man. I've been having a rough time with the C and that very last Python one. But those SQLs, though, have been so much easier so far. I don't know. I probably shouldn't say that before I finish this, honestly. I'm probably... Alright. List the titles of all movies in which both Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence starred. Okay, so now we're taking 2 people into context. I noticed that this query, like the previous, requires you to use data from multiple tables. Recall that you can next queries in SQL, which allows you to break a larger query into smaller ones. Perhaps you could write the queries into... Okay. So find the ID of both of them. Find the IDs of movies associated with both of them. And find movie titles from the movie IDs associated with both Bradley Cooper and... Okay. Then try nesting those queries to arrive at a single query that returns the movies in which both Bradley Cooper and Jennifer starred in. Recall that you can build compound conditions in SQL using and or. Okay. So obviously it's going to be and condition because it's not with, it's with both, not one or the other. So I'm going to go ahead and select title from movies, right? Movies, yeah, movies, where okay, so now this is when I start doing the weird stuff. Okay, so where ID in, okay. Okay, so now I gotta do the trick. So go from ID to stars, movie ID. So select movie ID from stars where person, right person? Yeah. ID and okay. And then to people, so select ID from people where, let's see, oh, name, right? Yeah, name equals what is the name? Bradley Cooper if I can use it like this and Jennifer. Lawrence. I don't know if I have to do this part separately. I'm gonna try this. Lawrence. Is that it? I'm gonna put some here. What's movies? 2001 both of them started. Title of movies. And okay, let's try it. Okay. That's not doing anything. So maybe okay, let's try the one person at least now. Oof, Jesus. Okay. So it works with one person. Okay. What a name? It's Bradley Cooper. What if I can like name equals Jennifer. Was it Jennifer? Yeah. Lawrence. Oh no, wait, I can't do that. Okay. That's too much. Okay, I can do that. Maybe I can't do that either. Yep, I can't do that either. Okay. Okay, how about where ID in this and screw it, just take the whole freaking thing, right? Well, trial and error. Okay. Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know what I'm allowed to do. I haven't tested SQL enough to know what's allowed. Okay, let's try this. No, that did something. Did it do it correctly though? Let's see. It looks like the same amount. To count. What are we on? Number 12. No, it's supposed to be 4. So that is not working. Where ID in? So it's only counting the first one. I mean, this probably probably sound stupid, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to work. Just putting spacers. Nope. Okay. See, what does it say? Well, there should only be 4. Find movie titles from the movie IDs associated with both. Find those.
Oh wow.
What?
It's got a picture of a pump jack, and it says the pump jack stands as a symbol for the state's love affair with black gold.
Oh my god. Well.
God love Texas. It's got a love affair with black gold. The pictures that they use on this real estate courses is wild.
Black gold.
I mean, for real estate, it is part of it. That's where, what is it called? Landman come from. Pretty much doing that job.
It's gotta be. That seems excessive. I don't know. Just gotta find the right way to word it. Four. What? I was like, dude, I was messing with it. I was trying to find the right syntax. Syntax is what they call it when it's being picky and you have to write it the exact way it wants you to write it. And I finally figured it out. And I was just like, oh my God, like, which way will you accept this information? You know what I mean? And then I finally got it and I was like, that's it. That's the way he likes it to say it. You know what I mean? Because it only takes very specific types of input. So just like, dude, yeah. It's like you can't say IDK or I don't know. You gotta be like, I am unaware.
Oh.
Did
Syntax.
you just really do that to me?
I don't know. What does that
You
mean?
did that?
No, I flicked
Yeah,
the
you did
I
it.
flicked the sour stuff off my
No.
finger. I was like, I thought it was cool. I don't know.
I thought you went like that, but like,
No, I
got
was
me.
flicking the whatever.
It's like,
I'll swear.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Tedo does that shit to me at work all the time. He'll be like, hey, what's that over there?
Right.
Or have you seen this?
I remember when everybody was doing that crap in school, I swear. Oh, dude, I made it. Okay, so I'm on the last one of this part. Let's have one more. This has not been bad. It's been pretty chill. Not gonna
I
lie.
got 3 more of this before my quiz, and then I've got 4 more, and then I'm done with this, and I get my certificate on this one.
What really helps is like, I drew out the table. This would be a lot harder if I didn't draw it out. But like, I know this doesn't look like a table, but
No, it's a book.
but I put the tables here because these are the names of the tables, and then I drew like lines going out like so. This table has these three factors. This table has these three factors, and then I put the other lines here because these are the factors that connect each table to each table. So whenever I have to get information from another table, when I'm inside one table, then I know, okay, I have to go here, and then I follow the arrow, and then I follow it here, and then I follow it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just gotta like look at here and trace it back. Makes it a lot easier. I started doing this for one of them, but that just fucked me up. So then when I did it like this, it was way more helpful.
Ah.
Yeah.
I like the way your brain works.
Well, I know it doesn't look like a table, but it just makes it easier to. You gotta have like a map, basically. Makes it a lot easier.
Well,
Roadmap.
I'm retaining the stuff that I'm writing down so much so that I realized I almost wrote something down twice already. So it's just like, wait a minute, I've already done this, and I went back and I was like, sure enough, it's in my notes.
That means you're remembering it. If you are like, I think I already wrote this down. I need to get a water real quick. I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
The soda isn't hydrating me at all.
And it's root beer.
Yeah.
It's a soda made out of natural sugars.
Naturally and artificially flavored.
Yeah.
It's got natural and artificial flavors. Yum. I get the best of both worlds.
You're welcome. Play. Set the property. Always check box too. Property conditions, inspections, acceptance, repairs.
I do gotta admit, I don't know if there's a lot more of this SQL stuff, but oh, sorry.
What?
I don't know if there's more to this SQL stuff, but this is like way easier than the other stuff.
Well, that's that data analyst stuff.
Yeah.
And they make the same figures.
Yeah, no.
They're just a little bit more boring.
It's like so much easier though. Well, you have to learn, so it's not just
Data analytics.
Yeah, you got to learn SQL. You have to learn like Excel spreadsheets.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's easy. But the only other thing, and I actually have it here, I downloaded it, is not SQL. Oh, Tableau. Because Tableau is the one that turns it into a, like, when you see like the charts and stuff, like it turns it into that, like a visual format of like charts and graphs and all that. So Tableau's, I haven't messed with Tableau at all, but yeah.
Well, when you have some downtime, you want to dick around, definitely mess with that because you could do that as a part-time gig.
Yeah.
And you just need three examples of
SQL doesn't seem hard at all.
Well, and then you can use your logo, PC Tart, and everything. You can use My Studio, and then you can use something else as 3 different projects.
Yeah.
Or you can even use your schooling as a project.
Yeah. The coding stuff is harder, but it's more interesting.
Yeah.
But like
coding stuff is job security across the board. Inevitably, data analytics might be replaced.
Yeah, that's what they're saying too, because they're like AI is kind of already doing all that. You know what I mean? Like, And I mean, I don't know. It's not. Foot fall asleep. Or
No,
your knee?
my knee is locked up.
Oh.
Shit. Got that ojo on me right now.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry. All right.
But you could always do a little part-time data analytics for a beginning gig while you're doing your coding stuff too.
Yeah.
Because then you'll get more coding in too.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got to learn how to use Tableau.
I think either one of them can be at-home gigs. Some of them do require you to come in sometimes for their office space.
Yeah. Yeah, because Excel is not hard at all. I mean, we used that in freaking high school. Like, that was simple. That's what trips me out when they ask for, like, experience in Excel. And I'm just like, didn't everybody do Excel? Like, we did it in high school. Did y'all do it in high school?
I skipped most of my high school stuff. I did Excel outside high school and college. I skipped, dropped out, and went to college early.
Oh, yeah, we had a computer class in high school that we learned Excel in.
So that's why I skipped and dropped out after you go to the 5th high school and realize your grades don't transfer to every high school.
Yeah.
It's not even worth it anymore.
Yeah.
I just got my GED, tested highest in my whole grade, and then went to college. Got in a lot of student loan debt. No regrets, not even one letter.
Yeah, Excel's pretty. I mean, it's just a graph chart thing. It's not really. I mean, you can.
Yeah, I did it in college.
Yeah, there's the only thing special that I saw that you can do really is like you can take like different parts and like add them together into one other part. You know what I mean? Like, so you can take two little chart sections. I don't know what you call them. But you can put like a set of numbers in one, a set of numbers in the other, and then you can set another box to where it adds them or something like that. You know what I mean? It like adds them together or whatever. I don't know. Okay. List the names of all people who starred in a movie in which Kevin Bacon also. Who is Kevin Bacon? I've heard of his name too. I don't know anybody. Oh, that's Kevin Bacon. Oh, he was on Frasier. See, I've seen him in a lot of movies. I didn't know that's who Kevin Bacon was. Oh, Hollow Man. I forgot about that movie. Yeah, that was kind of a bad movie. Okay. Oh, names of all people who starred in a movie in which Kevin Bacon also starred. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. The one born in 1958. There was more than one Kevin Bacon. So not only do I have to find Kevin Bacon, but I have to say the Kevin Bacon that was born in 19... Oh my god. Okay. Alright. The one born in 1958. Find the IDs of movies associated with people associated with those movies. And find the names of people with those people IDs. Oh man! Keep in mind that you'll want to exclude Kevin Bacon himself from the results. Okay. Then try nesting. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is the last one. This is the last one. Okay. I got this. First off, we're gonna select names. Names from people What's the next? Where ID, right? People ID name. Okay. Where ID. Okay, so God dang, this is gonna be crazy. Names of people who starred. So you're gonna have to go from people who starred in movies. Good God. In movies that equal. God, Jesus. This is this is gonna be hardcore. Okay. God dang. Alright. Okay, let's just one step at a time. Select the names from people where ID. Okay, then go from ID. Let's just do that. This is one step at a time. Okay, so select person ID from stars. Where movie and okay, so this is the tricky part. A movie with the title or the ID that's related to, but we want to pull the title of the movie. Right? No, we don't need the title of the movie. We just need the ID of the movie. So select ID from movies where, and then I guess I gotta loop it back where ID equals where ID, and I don't know if I can do it like this, but okay, select equals know if I can do it like that. I probably can't, but I'm gonna see what happens. Okay, yeah, I can't do that. Probably can't do that either. Error here. No such column names. Where's that at? Names. Oh. Okay, so the only problem I'm having, so this works, but the only problem I'm having is it's also including Kevin Bacon. So how do I exclude? Keep in mind you want to exclude. So it's how to wait, drop maybe? Drop deletes column strings. Constraints. Deletes a unique. Selects only distinct different values. What? I don't get it. Select distinct countries from customer. Only different values in the result set. I don't think that's gonna help. Let's see. No, that didn't help. I don't think so. Okay. think that deletes a column constraint. Executes. Use instead of where with aggregated functions. And creates or deletes. Only includes rows where a condition is not true. I mean, can I just add like or adds or deletes a constraint. Only includes rows where condition. Okay, what if I just put like not name equals nope. Or by using set operations like except. What if I use not like? Wait. See. Okay, let's try that. Is that? No, that didn't work at all. I just put a total freaking 0. Not like lame. Okay, god dang it. put accept. Well, I need his name. But maybe if I put, God dang it. Pattern not like, pattern to exclude. Then if I put that, it puts 0. Got any more hints? I just need one other thing. I wonder if I could put select name, not like, and then from people.
I love this one.
I don't think this is gonna work either.
Okay, let me finish this so I can do this quiz.
Try using accept. Still did 551 for that. God dang it. No. She's doing realtor stuff. Wonder if he'd set a way to do it in the... Hold on.
In X is going to look a little something like this, where you're going to select from table 1, but join it with another table, in this case called table 2, movies.db. You can run a command like this. cat1.sql will output the contents of 1.sql, and this vertical bar is called the pipe. We're sending data from 1.sql into SQLite3 movies.db, which will run the query inside of 1.sql on your movies.db database. So you can test each of your individual SQL queries using this syntax. And that's it. Once you've written SQL files that have queries that will answer each of the questions, you can try running those SQL queries on your database to see if the results are what you would expect, to go in reverse order instead of increasing order, which is the default. Finally, you might find it useful to join two tables together, where oftentimes these tables have fields that correspond to one another, and so you might want to take 2 or 3 separate tables and join them together into a single table to make it easier to select and filter that table based on particular conditions. So to do that, the syntax is going to look a little something like this, where you're going to select from table 1, but join it with another table, in this case called table 2, files that then can be executed on your SQLite database. And if you'd like to test running one of these SQL files on your SQLite database, you can run a command like this. cat1.sql will output the contents of 1.sql, and this vertical bar is called the function, with a query like this, selecting particular columns from that table, where column 3, which is some other column, for example, is equal to a particular value, where that value might be a number or a string or whatever value. Our first row says that movie ID 1, on a scale from 0 up to 10,
That's gotta be. should work.
That's weird.
God, that was so freaking simple. Jesus. Well, that was it. All I have to do is add at the end of this. Probably could have figured that out on my own. I just need to keep trying different shit. Whatever. I think that was the last one. Five, 7, and 9. Crap. Okay, screw. Let's look at 5. Since that one's simpler. Actual 2002. prints out 2001. Some of the brackets. Oh wait, title beginning with Harry Potter and the in chronological order. Oh crap. Okay, let's see if that one works. I'm calling you. See if that fixed number 5. Okay, so that fixed 5. Now I need to fix number 6. Average ratings of movies in 2012. Expected. Shit. I don't know. Which one was this one? Number 6. Oh no, not number 6, number 7. God dang, I can't see the top. Oh, that doesn't really help me. All movies ratings in decreasing order by rating. Oh crap. Is it backwards? No, that's alright. I'm just need to figure out what I did wrong. Okay, god dang it. Expected shots. Does it want the ratings in front of the movies? Okay, so I did do that part right. So it does want the number in front, but it's still not the right ones. Still not in the right order. So descending order by rating. Alphabetical for those with same rating. Oh. This right here. Okay, so damn, how do I do that? If gotta swap something around. Basically, they want birth first. Make sure that's not the only thing. I think I put order by birth, yeah. 33. What the expected 33 actual 1944. Alright. See. God, there's so much. It's got the right amount of people. Expected crash. says it has to be 2 columns. I don't. I don't know what they're asking for. What if they also want the movie? Name of all people who starred in a movie. Okay. What is the second column supposed to be? The only information I have for people is fucking people's ID, name, and birth. What does it want? I don't fucking know. Oh, that's what they want, a name ID. Okay. It doesn't even say that in here. That's so weird. Oh. Wait, to arrive as that returns all IDs and names of people. Oh, God damn. Oh, there it was. Alright. Man, that was a lot. Oh my God, it's the last one. This is crazy, dude. Okay. Alexa, turn AC down.
I've lowered the living room thermostat by 2 degrees.
It feels a little warm in here.
In 50ville, your task is to use SQL to solve a mystery. In the town of 50ville, you know 60 duck has been stolen. It's up to you to figure out who did it. Now, here's what you know. You know the crime took place on July 28th, and it took place on Humphrey Street. But beyond that, you really don't know much else. Now, your job is to figure out three things. First, who the thief is. Who stole a duck? Second, where the thief escaped to. You think that they probably left 50ville, but where did they go? And third, you'll figure out who the thief's accomplice is. That is, who helped them steal the duck. Now, to do this, we've given you a database called 50ville.db. And 50ville.db has inside of it several tables of information that we've gathered from about the town. Now, to open this database and query it, you'll need to open it in SQLite. To do so, at the command line, you can type SQLite3 space 50ville.db. And followed by return, you should then see the SQLite prompt. That is SQLite followed by this greater than sign. And it's here you'll write your queries. For example, your select queries, maybe. Now, if you want to query this database, you might need to know first what information is inside of it. That is, what tables does it have? And so a natural first command to write is this one, .tables. If you type .tables followed by return, you should then see all the tables of information that you can use in solving this mystery. You might see airports or ATM transactions or even baker security logs. But notice first, crime scene report.
I'm shutting it down.
Yeah, I'm done. You can keep doing what you're doing. I need to lay down. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, it is late.
I just can't. Can't focus. I've done so much today. I didn't get to do a lot of schooling, but I did some. One more chapter away for the quiz. I just couldn't. It wasn't sticking anymore.
Yeah. It happens when you get too tired.
come to bed, you better hug me.
Okay. I'm just gonna write this down and then I'm probably gonna call it a night.
You do you, boo. I did a lot. The PTA was neat. That was a fun experience.
Yeah.
See how it goes for a little bit. If it works out, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Brooke's funny. I want to hang out with her again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I flipped over to where, you know how I was leaning forward?
Yeah.
Now, when I lay on my stomach, it's like reversing that.
Well,
It's nice. I never lay on my stomach though, because I'm usually cuddling you or you're cuddling me.
yeah, the way we sleep. There is a segment where they talk about artificial intelligence, but it's not really like required or anything. It's just a video where they kind of talk about it a little bit.
You gonna do it?
Huh?
You gonna do it?
I was thinking about doing it.
Do it.
I mean, all it is a video.
I would do it if I were you.
Yeah.
It's Harvard. It's pretty hot.
What?
I'm married to a Harvard man. Ugh,
God.
that's sexy.
So Q stuff is pretty easy.
Knock out what you need to knock out. I'll be here. You know where to find me when you're ready.
This is the last one. I don't know if it's like a long one or what.
You'll knock it out. Aww, you're so sweet. If you need light, you can leave it on. I can sleep through everything you
Oh,
need.
neat. Thank God, I like it.
Okay.
Reports. Well, we know right now the crime took place on a particular day, on a particular month, and a particular street. But we don't know much else, and so crime scene reports might tell us more about the crime in question. But how do we know, then, what columns crime scene reports might have inside of it? Well, we could type a different command. This one, .schema. If I say .schema, crime scene reports, followed by enter, I should see the SQL create table command that was used to create this crime scene reports table. And I might notice in particular that I have a month column, a day column, a street column, and even a description column. So if I know, again, the month, the day, and the street of the crime, it follows that I should figure.
Okay, let's go ahead and put give a log.
figure out what the description is of this crime. Now, to narrow this down, I could write a query a bit like this. I might say, select description, where description is the column I'm interested in, from crime scene reports, that table I'm querying. But I don't want all descriptions. I only want some, those that were on a particular day and a particular street. So I could narrow it down. I could say where, month is 7 for July, and day is 28. And of course, the street is Humphrey Street. Now, doing this query, I might know more about the crime and get a lead I could use to figure out who actually did it. Now, you might also need more than one table, though. You might need airports or ATM transactions or even flights and interviews. You might certainly need the people table. And so make sure, as you go out solving this mystery, to use that .tables command to figure out what you have at your disposal here. Now, a few suggestions as you go about solving this mystery. First, make sure you explore table schemas. Make sure you understand that maybe one column in one table might actually correspond to a column in another table. You can figure out what's inside those tables by having .schema and the table name. Secondly, once you know that maybe one piece of data in one table corresponds to some data in another table, try writing queries that actually cross those tables, either using nested queries or joins, where you can add multiple columns to a different table you're querying right now. And third, make sure you maintain a list of suspects. As you do, you might write more queries to actually narrow it down as you go. Now, ultimately, you'll be writing all your queries inside of your log file, keeping track of your thinking as you go. And to that end, make sure you're writing comments or notes to yourself and even to others to show what you're thinking and how you're thinking as you go through. For example, if I were to find the description from the crime scene reports table, I might write this query here. But I should also include a comment saying, this is what I was thinking. Here's how I can find the crime scene description. Now, ultimately, using just these tables, this database, and your own SQL queries, you should be able to find who the thief is, where they escaped to, and who their accomplice was, ultimately solving the mystery. My name is Carter, and this was 50 Bill.